career stuck ni kuwa stagnant ama ni kuwa complacent. Yani uko pale usongi, unasikia usongi, you are complacent, you are feeling stagnancy, you are feeling like there is a lot of confusion, you are wondering whether you picked the right cause or you did not pick the right cause. So career stuck si kitu foreign na si kitu strange. There are a number of people that feel career stuck at one time or another. So si kitu ya ajabu. Si kitu ya ajabu. But you need to know kuna watu wengi huwa wanasikia hivyo at one time or another. You know, in my profession as a psychologist also and a career counselor, I normally realize that whatever situation anybody goes through at the moment, kama kuna kitu unaenda through at the moment, unastahili ujue kuna wengine walipitia hapo, na kuna wengine at the time you are going through it, kuna mwingine anaenda through the same thing, na in future kuna mtu mwingine pia ataenda through the same.
Wewe si wa kwanza na si wa mwisho.
Wewe si wa kwanza na wewe si wa mwisho. The only difference is what do you decide to do with your situation when you are there.
Pia wewe uko hapo.
Ukiwa pale, what do you decide to do with that situation?
Yes.
That is the only difference. But otherwise, this it's not a strange situation. Mtu anaweza kuwa amechukua course, alafu akasikia si course yenye alikuwa ama ameifurahia, ama alikuwa ameifurahia mbeleni, lakini akifanya maybe akifika third year, anasikia I think maybe I didn't pick the right course. Now, other than yule mtu bado yuko pale ana learn, is in the course of learning that particular career. We also have watu ambao wamemaliza na hata wamepata job. Wako kazini, tayari wako kazini, and they still feel career stuck. So it is not about students or training. It's not about wanafunzi ambao wana train. It is also about people who are already in the career. They are already in the career, they are already being paid, they are already positioned, but they start feeling, I am stuck. I am stagnant. I am sad. I am confused. I don't know what to do.
But then, Madam Joyce, what exactly do we do? Do we start again? Ama tunaendelea?
Now you need to get yourself unstuck. If you're stuck, Chacha, get yourself unstuck.
How now?
You need to get yourself unstuck. Now, you need to get yourself unstuck by doing a few things. First of all, you must do something we call declutter. You know, when you're getting stuck and when you're getting stagnant and when you're getting confused, when you're getting sad in that particular profession, when you're feeling like you have wasted time or you're wasting time, there must be so many other factors that may contribute to that. So you must declutter your mind. You must sit down and ask yourself, what exactly is going through in my mind? What exactly is going through in my life? What exactly is going through within me? There could be so many issues. So you need to declutter yourself. You need to get to the root of that feeling. You need to get to the root of that particular feeling. For instance, come a student and a train. Maybe part of that is just maybe part of the reason why they are feeling stuck, they are not performing well in that course. Maybe wanaanguka, wanaanguka. So they start feeling this is not the cause for me. It's just an example. So when you start decluttering, when you start getting to the root of that cause, you may start knowing why are you feeling that. We have to get there. Why are you feeling that? What is the cause of that feeling of stuck? Are you scared of the cause? Are you scared of the job? Are you overwhelmed? Are you overwhelmed in the job? Is it boring? Sometimes the job can just be boring and you just feel like you don't want to continue with it. So number one, you must declutter yourself. Number two, you must seek clarity. You must seek clarity. You must seek clarity. You must stop excuses and seek clarity. Let it be very, very clear to you what exactly it is that is making you feel that stuck. What is it that is making you feel like that? And then you must seek action. You must seek action. Now the action is the unstucking. You are unstucking yourself. you're unstacking yourself. So you must do those 3 things to be able to come out very clear in your mind what is it that is making you feel stuck in the career. Yes.
Kuna watu wana apply sahi. Actually I got it from a form for students.
Yes.
Alikuwa anafanya ananiambia between law and medicine nichague gani? Nilimwambia mimi si expert.
Lakini expert anakuja. Haya ndio mimi huyo.
Kitu nilimsaidia nayo ni mitabendi ya radio. Nilimwambia this is what we asikize.
Asikize na aende pale Touch of Grace KG aweze kupata new other scenarios ndio aweze kudecide, but nikijibu tu kwa haraka that whether afanye medicine ama afanye law. Number 1, huyo mwanafunzi ako very lucky that at least ako na very strong causes, anaweza decide aseme nitafanya hii ama nitafanya ile ingine. So already that's an advantage that student should be very happy about that particular situation. Number 2, lazima aangalie passion yake iko wapi. I keep on talking about passion. Lazima aangalie passion yake iko wapi, lazima aangalie personality zake ziko wapi, alafu aweze kuamua is it medicine or is it law. So lazima aangalie passion yake iko. If holding everything constant, what would she or he pick first? That which she would pick first, that could be her passion. Number 3, anaweza angalia availability of opportunities. Of course right now tunasema hakuna opportunities zenye ziko very ready that ukimaliza tutakupatia ndio hii hapa, lakini anaweza angalia possibilities of areas of employment or areas of starting her own business, which one will be able to be more viable. Then from there anaweza make up their mind.
Nadhani jamani nilikusaidia.
Lakini hiyo ni by the way. Sasa hii tunaongea about stacking.
Exactly. There's another issue madam. Hiyo umeguzia hapo. Analogy ya strong cause na weak cause. Is this thing really ati kuna weak cause na nini cause? Ndio maana sasa hii cause nilifanya ni strong, ndio maana acha tu niachilie.
Siwezi sema kuna weak cause na kuna strong cause. The only thing I can say ni availability of opportunities. Unajua kuna causes zingine hata usipopata job kama nyinyi Chacha, hata sijasema msiandikwe kazi. Sianze kusema madam Joyce alisema tusiandane. Sijasema msiandikwe kazi. Sijasema msiandikwe kazi. Lakini hii course ya journalism zamani ilikuwa narrow. Zamani ilikuwa very narrow. Either upate kazi kwa KTN ama upate kazi kwa KBC ama upate kazi kwa Citizen, mambo imeishia hapo. Lakini sasa hii it has been opened up. There are very many newsrooms. There are very many radio stations. There are very many TV stations. Other than that, you can start your own.
You can.
Unaweza chukua tu na useme self-employment. Self-employment, you can start your own. Unaweza anza kufuata wanasiasa hapa, uweke kwa YouTube na to watch and you earn something from it. Or you can do videography, or you can do blogging, or you can do, there are many opportunities for people of journalism and mass communication. Unaona? So I can't say there is a bad cause or there is a good cause. What I can say is how the opportunities that are there for this particular cause, which ones are they? Tuseme mtu anaweza fanya, na sisemi hii cause ni mbaya, mtu anaweza fanya mining. Mtu ambaye amefanya mining na mtu amefanya journalism and mass communication for instance. Ni nani opportunities zake ziko mo?
Definitely. Nitasema ni wote. Sitaki kusema huko.
Kwa nini unataka kusema? Okay. For me, I can say journalism and mass communication, the opportunities are more than mining. It's just an example. Why? Because which are these opportunities that we have in Kenya for mining? They are limited. They are quite limited. They are quite limited for real. So wanafunzi wakiwa wanachagua courses, wao wanaangalia course ambayo hata akitoka anaweza jiajiri mwenyewe ama anaweza jiandika kazi mwenyewe. Now, si kusema mtu ambaye amefanya course ambazo hazina self-employment hawezi jiemploy. Siku hizi tuko na kitu tunaita startups, tuko na kitu tunaita innovations. Wewe mwenyewe unasaidiwa to come up with a startup or with an innovation that sometimes it is out of your area of study. It's not a must that you find something which is within the area of your study. You can do something which is out of the area, your area of study, and you still become successful in life. I told you the other day that kuna mtu alifanya agriculture na sasa yeye ako kwa bank.
Wow.
So unaona sasa. So we can't really limit people. But yes, there are causes that have more opportunities and there are causes that have less opportunities. But we can't say ni causes mbaya.
Lakini kabla sijampea ndugu yangu James akuulize swali madam, kuna kitu umeguzia hapo.
Yes.
You are a career coach.
Yes.
Wewe ni mtu wa career.
Yes.
Labda kuna wengine wanakusikiliza madam. We can assume but this thing. Why do we have so many people, Madam Joyce, practicing career, doing jobs they never trained for? Mimi nafanya kazi siku train nayo. Where are we going wrong, Madam Joyce? Yes, sometimes you can feel it's normal. Lakini there's some. I trained to be a doctor, but I'm not a doctor, I'm a journalist. Why?
Yes, you trained to be a doctor and probably you become a journalist maybe by default. That is just by default, not because you didn't, not because you did that particular course. Now, we can't say we are failing. What we can say, we are becoming adaptable. We are becoming adaptable. We are able to adapt to different situations. Because if we don't adapt to different situations, we will be stuck. Vile tu umesema stuck. Tuko na hii topic yetu ya stuck, umekwama. Haisongi kwa sababu you have fixed mindset that you cannot do anything else other than what you trained for. So whatever it is that you trained for, if it delays, you become a miserable person. So I can't say it's a bad thing for us to be able to become adaptable and do things that probably we didn't train for and get in training. Because also, let's not forget, there is in training. If I pick you for a course that probably you didn't do, you will do some in training and you will become that which I want you to become. After all, you are an intelligent student, you have done a degree, and therefore you can easily be able to adapt to that situation. I don't think we are failing. We are only becoming adaptable to the situations that are at hand at that particular moment. Yes.
Madam Joyce Mghoi, can those people around you cause you to feel stuck in your job career? Exactly.
Otherwise, actually, thank you very much, Washira, for that question. There are very many reasons why you feel stuck in a profession. There are very many reasons. There are so many reasons. One of them, ni kama hiyo umesema, your friends around you or your colleagues around you, they can make you feel stuck in a career. They can make you feel stuck in a career. The attitude that they carry, the statements they make, the way they probably look at you and so on. They can actually make you feel stuck in a job career. You feel confused, you feel complacent, you feel stagnant, you feel you're not moving because of colleagues. Because you even have people who wake up in the morning and they ask themselves, am I going to that work? Am I going to that particular working station? Why? Because of friends or because of the colleagues or because of the people around. So that is one reason why people get stuck. And that's why I was saying, when you are decluttering yourself, when you are seeking clarity for yourself, you will be able to identify exactly what is making me feel miserable in this particular career. So that's one of them. Let me give you the others. Another one can be lack of flexibility for other things. Lack of flexibility for other things. Like you find that you are the only one working here every day, day in, day out. There is no off. There is no, there is no time for you to do other things, to socialize with other people. There is no time for you even to take a holiday. You even when you apply for a leave, it is denied. You cannot be able to go for a leave. You start feeling that feeling of stagnancy and that feeling of sadness and that feeling of complacency and confusion. So lack of flexibility, work flexibility. You're able to be flexible. Another one, when a job gives you emotional turmoil, it can also bring the feeling of stuck. Emotional turmoil. Let me give you a story that... and I hope
mothers are always good to tell.
No, this one is my own. Yeah. This is my own really. I have been a teacher for quite some time, And then after that, I went back to do masters in guidance and counseling, and currently I'm doing PhD in counseling psychology. So when I did my masters in guidance and counseling, I got a job with a university. I first of all got a job in another university, then here. Now, when I got a job in that other university, I shared with one of my friends, and I said, "Oh, I've gotten a job," and I was very excited. By the way, I've gotten a job in the university. Then I can use, "What will you be doing in the university?" I said, "I'll be doing counseling. I'll be counseling students." Do you know what this friend of mine asked me? He asked me, "How long do you think you'll be doing counseling?" I asked, what do you mean by how long I'll be doing counseling? Then akaniambia, counseling is an emotionally draining career. That people will be coming to you with heavy problems. So it is something that you need to do for a short time. I hope my employer is not listening. But are you getting that? And it is very true that counseling is a very emotionally heavy career, that it can give you emotional turmoil, especially if people come to you with heavy problems, problems that you can handle one case and you will have that case in your mind for 1 month. Or even more than 1 month. For instance, if you handle cases, to do with maybe even suicide, cases to do with, things that are relationship, things that are heavy, things that are really serious psychologically. So if you are in a job that is giving you emotional turmoil, you can feel stuck, you can feel stagnant, you can feel worn out, and you can feel that you're not moving in that particular area. When a job collides with your values, it also can give you emotionally, you can feel stuck in that job. For instance, you have maybe Christian values, but this employment that you have, it has some unethical things. It has some, unscrupulous things. It has some corruption. It has some, vitu ambazo according to your Christian beliefs, these things should not happen. So you can feel stuck in that particular career. You can also feel stuck. For instance, if you're given a job and you're not understanding the role of that job, or when you picked the job, you did not understand what exactly it entails. Unajua, sometimes tunaendea kazi kwa sababu ziko na big names. Sometimes tuna pick causes because they have a big name. Actuarial science, ni majina zingine gani mzito mnataka, aeronautical engineering, neurosurgeon.
Ubarikiwe.
You can see those are causes with very heavy names. So you may pick it because you're excited about that name. Lakini ukienda unapata the roles that are there are things that you cannot be able to do. The things that you're not able to. So lack of proper skills for the job can also make you feel stuck in a career. Another thing is remuneration, or we say salary. Sometimes salary may be something that probably is not very appealing. It can make you feel stuck. The salary, the allowances, maybe they are not there. Other rewards, other insurances, they are not there. It can make someone feel stuck in that particular career. Then staying too long in one job group can also make someone feel stuck in a career. So those are some of the things that can make someone feel stuck in a career. And probably there are many others. Maybe you're working far from your family. You're working far from your significant others. It can also make you feel stuck in a career, stagnant, as a feeling of confusion, not knowing whether you need to leave the job or whether you need to stay, and all that. So those are some of the things. And yes, Washira, that colleagues and friends can make you feel stuck in a job career. I hope I've answered your question.
That's so amazing, Jamani.
Yes.
Choose your friends wisely, Mr. Washira. Choose your friends very wisely.
Alafu pia uambie wasimake other people's lives miserable in the workplace or even in class. Let them not make other people's lives miserable.
Usifanye mtu aseme hiyo actual sense anafanya imekataa juu yako. That one minutes about sabini tunapata kape kidogo, tukunywe maji kidogo. We shall be back in a few tukwambie namna gani na kuweje. Why do you start a course yenye ulikuwa unataka at a very late age? Umefanya yenye utaki for 25 years. Sasa unakuja yenye unataka for 10 years. Wote ungeanza kitambo, ungekuwa wapi? Madam Joyce Mghoi will be covering it all. Baada ya muda sio mrefu. Ama namna gani ndugu yangu James?
Hiyo ni ukweli. Atakuwa anatuzungumzia, anatujuza mengi na ninaelimika pia. Naelimika.
Unasikia vile nakwenda. Unasikia vile nasonga.
Nimeona hadi marafiki chagua vyema.
Wanaingia sasa. Ndio.
0114506611.
Ungetaka kuchangia tena mada jamani, Chuka University Radio pale Twitter, Instagram na Facebook. Chapa pale 123 utambi unatusikiliza ukiwa wapi. What about Educative Tuesday inakupata namna gani? Represent your area code. Itakuwa ni sawa tena zaidi. Sikiza kitu tunarudi. Tunarejea tena kwa awamu nyingine ya pili. Madam Joyce Mghoi. Tutafikia mahali ambapo pia sisi Kenya tutakuwa tunasema tuko na expertise. Tunasema ati kuna a very expertise kwa upande wa journalism. Kuna expertise upande wa medicine. Tuseme expertise kama career. No, Madam Joyce. Imagine now, career kama ungeanza ukiwa class 1. Tuseme nataka ku practice career peke yake, kukua counselor nikiwa class 1. Sasa ungekuwa wapi?
Unajua si haiwezi anza class 1 per se. Lazima isonge to some level. The reason being mtoto hawezi jua exactly
anataka
kile kitu anataka nini ama passion yake iko wapi unless yakuwe exposed. So atakuwa exposed generally and then from there aanze specialization at an early age. So that's why we are talking about that's why we are embracing CBC. Although CBC has its own challenges, but we are embracing it kwa sababu inajaribu kuleta specialization at an early age. That mtoto anaweza anza specialization yake akiwa secondary school, aweze kutoa clutter. Unajua tumekuwa tukibeba so many things that probably we don't use much in our future life. So wakianza specialization at an early age, yes, Chacha, we will be able to say we have specialization of people in this area or in that area. Talent, growing of talent at an early age. So this CBC in itself is a very good idea. It's a very good idea. Wow. Yes. So we can have specialization. Yes.
But kuangalia CBC.
Yes.
Ukiangalia madarasa ya yenye tuko nayo shuleni zenye tuko nazo, do you think we need more capital kuinvest kwa hizo classes ili at least hii CBC kikuja tukue na infrastructure na tukue pia na human resource?
Definitely we need a lot of resources. Actually we need a lot of resources to be able to actualize this CBC and for it to be able to give us benefit. We need a lot of resources. A lot of resources in the sense that there are a number of things that these students need to be exposed to at an early age in their primary schools and so on. For us to be able to know that this student is going to junior secondary or is going to senior secondary, is specializing in this area or that area, we really have to invest. We really have to invest as a government, and I hope the government is doing that because they need to be exposed to a number of things. Those that are doing science and technology, what are they being exposed to? Those that are doing music, art, what are they being exposed to? Those that are probably talented and gifted in one way or another, maybe athletics and so on, what are they being exposed to? If they're not going to be exposed to these things at an early age, we will still be having the 844 system. But, it will not really work for us. So there is a lot that needs to be done so that we can have the specialization and we can have students being having specialization at an early age. I was seeing a documentary at sometimes back, a documentary in China, and seeing companies that make phones. Do you know some of those companies? They specialize in some kind of phones, and even some of those companies, children are the ones that were doing that work. Of course, they were saying it is against the law for children to work there, but there is that specialization that this child knows how to assemble a phone completely, a phone, and that phone is sold, and the country earns a lot of money. So yes, there is need for resources in schools so that we can be able to have specialization for children and they can be able to grow in the area that they desire.
Wow, I would be very, very happy about this. Pia mimi kuona tumefikia ile wakati tunasema maze usichoke na career ambayo unafanya.
Usichoke, don't get stuck.
Because
don't get stuck.
You did. Don't get stuck. Kwa sababu tukianza, ulianza, okay, unafaa kuianza. Ile kitu umeendelea nayo, usifeel like umelazimisha.
That is very true. Lakini Chacha, let us talk about this getting stuck. Because now we need to help these people as they are getting stuck. There are 3 scenarios. Of of this situation. There are 3 scenarios. When you are stuck, what do you do? When you are stuck, what do you do? You know, when you are stuck, there are 3 things that you can do. One of them, you can accept the situation the way it is and say you can accept and move on and say kama mbaya na ufuate hiyo career na useme I will still do it, you know. Maybe uko tadia unajiambia kama mbaya hii career lazima mpaka for year lazima nita graduate na hii career. That is one scenario. That is one scenario. Another scenario, you can look for another option. You can look for another option and weigh the options. Whether if you start again, it will be viable for you. Now, sometimes we have people that have dropped out or have changed their career only to go back again to the career that they dropped. So it's very important for you to be able to get clarity, declutter, get clarity, and then know the action that you need to take. Otherwise, you can say career si nzuri, let me start the other one. Hiyo pia ukisongeza usikie hata hii si mzuri.
Wewe unakuwa mtu wa kwanza na kuachia njiani. Then probably you are the problem.
Yes, so now there are 3 scenarios. Either accept and move on and just do the best in that particular job. Or look for another job or look for another career, just the way I've said. Look for another. Late. No, there is never late.
Never late.
By the way, it is never late to make a change in your life for the better. For the better. It's never late to make a change in your life, even for the better. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with some of my friends and I was telling them, I know of a colleague that actually retired and then went back to do masters. Was working with her first degree. So when she retired, she went back to do masters. So was she late? No, she was not late. According to her, at that particular time, she was not late. She knows exactly what she wants to do with this master's degree at retirement level. So look for another job or look for another course. Another one, you can probably you can if you don't get another job, what can you do? You can probably quit and start afresh in another field. I have people that woke up one morning and just didn't go to work. Actually, I know 2 people. One, both of them, they just continued with work. One day they just woke up and they did, not at the same time, but one at different times. Just woke up and didn't come to work. People waited, didn't go to work. They called, had switched off their phones and they were just, and they stayed at home for some time. At least I know one stayed at home for some time before now he got something else to do. And he said he was feeling he's tired with that kind of job or that kind of employment. So he just woke up one morning and just did not go to work. So it's also possible if you have something else that you're going to do, though it is a risky one. This one of just quitting is a risky one because you quit, then what? You quit, then what? So you need to quit with strategy. You need to quit with reasoning. That's why I'm saying you need to seek clarity. You need to declutter. You need to know the reasons why you're feeling stuck in that particular career. Then come up with options and then take action. Take action. Wow. Yes, and take action. Yes.
That's so amazing, jamani msikilizaji. Yes. Unasema nini wewe pale ambapo ulipo? Mambo namna gani na kwa kweli? Anasema good morning CJ, nawapata loud and clear jamani, salimia Madam Joyce Mghoi and I believe my question has been answered. Question yenda alikuwa the person with the alipata actually A- and ndio nilikuwa nimekuambia mambo na low na na medicine.
Na medicine.
Sema your question has
okay, that is good.
Nasema yes. Good morning CJ jamani, mambo namna gani? Shule iko juu tena zaidi. Ambia Madam Mghoi aendelee hapo. Inakuwa ni tamu tena zaidi. Madam Joyce Mghoi. Yes. Kuna kitu kingine ambacho tulikuwa tunasahau. Mambo na talanta. You talked about athletics. I'm doing a lot of maths. A lot of chemistry. So what? Na mimi ni mtu wa Kiswahili.
Now, we can have basic maths. We can have basic chemistry. We can have basic physics. We can have basic. But whatever the area someone needs to pursue, then we go in depth. Because otherwise we are carrying a lot of baggage. And this is the baggage that is actually making some of our students feel stuck and also feel like they are not good enough. You know, because the area where you're good enough, nobody is testing you in that area. But they are testing you in the area where you're not good enough. So you end up feeling like a failure. You know, you end up feeling like a failure. And you're not a failure. Like someone was saying, if you pick an ego at a very tender age and you put it with chicken, it will grow like chicken. But then this ego is able to fly high. So if we put all our children in the same, we expose them to the same things, and then we don't give them areas of specializations, these children will start feeling like they're failures, and they are not failures.
Unachapa mtoto
ajui maths, unachapa mtoto ajui history, lakini anaperform vizuri in maths, chemistry, physics, lakini history anaanguka. You know, we have those scenarios. History anaanguka, lakini ikija maths, chemistry, physics, huyu mtoto ana excel. Actually, I was telling you I watch a lot of documentaries. Kuna mtoto ambaye alikuwa hashiki kwa class. Na actually he was being bullied by others because he couldn't get maths, he couldn't get whatever it is they were teaching. This child couldn't do. Do you know what the child was doing? The child was looking at the teacher. As the teacher is doing whatever, whether it's maths or whatever, the child was having some artistic brain. So yeye akiangalia mwalimu anaona some artistic ashachora na alikuwa tana vitabu, alikuwa anachora very nice painting and so on, but nobody understood that this child is artistic. So the child almost became depressed, totally depressed, because he was a failure in class, he was not performing well, until there was one teacher that said, let me expose this child to something else other than what we are doing. Na akaanza kumpatia hizo painting na canvases za kudraw and so on. Do you know this child became the best artist in that particular area? And yet hakuwa anashika maths, hakuwa anashika ma history, hakuwa anashika hizo nini.
Umeona shida inakutokea wapi bwana?
Hapo ndio James akona shida.
And that is why I'm supporting that CBC.
So let the children be exposed to real areas that they can be able to excel. I am telling you, you have no idea what God has put in each one of us. Let me not preach. But you have no idea. You have no idea what God has put in each one of us. Each one of us, God has packaged something that will make us successful in life. But the problem is we narrow our areas, we narrow our thinking. Now I want to finish because now naona tunaweza tolewa hapa. Now the best scenario, if you are getting stuck, please learn about your self-awareness. Go to self-awareness, get your clarity, precision, underlying issues, and why you're getting dissatisfaction. So self-awareness is important. Focus on clear purpose. And direction of your career, because you may be stuck here, but there is progress ahead. Then check the roadmap of your success, of your success, the strategies, the roadmap. Get clear roadmap of your success and steps to be taken for you to be able to achieve. Go for a refresher course if possible. Go for a refresher course. If you are feeling stuck, go for a refresher course. You'll come back with new energy to be able to continue with your work. And finally, you can take a holiday. You can take a leave. You can take a break. And then you come back when your mind is clear. So even for students, they can go for what we call, they can do deferment. one can defer for 1 year. You can defer for 1 year. Go home, think through whether this is really the course that you desire to continue with. When you come back, it will be more clear for you, and you'll feel more relaxed, maybe to pursue that course. Don't get stuck. There is a solution.
There is a solution.
Sema penye nia pana njia.
Yes, that is very true. Usikwame.
Haya, natumai dosage yako umeipata vizuri tena zaidi, daktari ameiweka. Imekuwa ni tamu tena zaidi. And of course jamani, usikwame. Angalia vitu ambavyo vinakufanya.
Usikwame, because career progression does not happen overnight. You work on it. You work on it.
Jamani. Akasema angalia marafiki. Sika ufanya be more clear. Angalia mtu wa kukusaidia pale. Na akakwambia be flexible. Usikue mtu wa kukwama.
Don't be rigid. Don't be rigid. Be flexible.
Walimu pale ukiona mwanafunzi hapati maths, angalia uone ni wapi
kwingine anaweza.
Unaweza kumsaidia.
That is very true.
James Washira. Mambo namna gani?
Mambo fiti.
Unakubaliana haya mambo?
Nakubaliana haya mambo. Daktari ashasema.
Amemaliza. Madam, neno lako la mwisho tukienda.
Don't get stuck. I think that's what I can say. Don't get stuck. There is hope. You can be able to move on with your career, or you can change it depending on what you want at whatever age. But let it be clear in your mind. Let it be clear in your mind. Touch of Grace KE. Go there, subscribe, share, like, leave a comment. And we will continue to move together.
Touch of Grace, got you covered. Mambo na career. Lakini mimi nakukwambia ni thank you sana Madam Joyce.
Asante pia.
Let's meet next Tuesday.
Yes.
Mambo itakuwa ni tamu tena.
Sawa.
Tutakuwa pia na Washira.
Asante.
Tuko na yeye tena.
Sawa.
Kuambia msikilizaji.
Thank you.